hated my hair about 2 weeks ago. I wanted to comb it out. I was so serious. I was gonna comb my hair out. I was gonna dye it red and I was gonna blow it out. The fuck?
When I see the way you act, wondering when I'm coming back, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you.
Let's talk about my hair because I'm officially 4 months locked. Don't pay too much attention to her right now because I'm gonna explain it. But you guys, you think you know so much, that you do so much research and that you're so ready to lock your hair, you've been looking at it, whatever. Just wait till you get on the journey, and that's not meant to discourage you. That is meant to actually inspire you, because you learn so much about your hair. You learn so much more about locks. You learn so much more about the process. You know what's meant for you and how you should go about your journey. And it's honestly a beautiful thing, knowing and understanding how to take care of a part of your body. But I was looking at videos like locks at 1 month, locks at 2 months, you know, trying to base my progress off of somebody else's progress. And I finally came to the realization that their journey is not going to be my journey. Things that work for me won't work for them, either or. Like, I'm gonna share with you guys the reality when it comes to products, you know, what it looks like for me, shrinkage, budding, bunching. Like, I'm gonna just show you guys what I've been through, what works for me, what I like, and then what I've realized too, because it's actually crazy that I've been locked for 4 months. And I think it's crazy and I think it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna share it with you guys. And there goes my lock acting bad, trying to pull my lash down. Let's start with products. You guys, your hair is like a plant, I realize, and it's so like, I know that's like corny or whatever, but it really is. You only need a couple things for your locks to grow and your locks to form, and you don't need to be doing too much to it because it's just gonna cause buildup. It's just gonna cause irritation. Your scalp's not gonna feel nice, and your locks aren't gonna feel nice, and they're not gonna form, is what I realized. And I think that mine are taking a little longer because at first I was putting too much in my hair. You know, I was trying to keep it moisturized and I didn't want it to look frizzy and everything like that. And then when I started, you know, really finding what works for me, what doesn't cause buildup, what doesn't cause scalp irritation, you know, what doesn't make my head itch, if I'm being honest, that's when I feel like I started to get more progress and my hair really started to, like, you know what, bud in some places or even bunch. And some people don't like bunching, but I'm fine with it. I don't care how my hair is. I want it to be in its natural form. I want it to be beautiful just the way it is. And I'm accepting the bunching because I have a lot of it. When it comes to products, I simply use clarifying shampoo when I do wash my hair. I use castor oil and water to moisturize my actual locks. And then I use water for my scalp, and then I use light oils. I use tea tree oil whenever my scalp is irritated or itchy, and that was happening a lot because I was putting too much in my hair and it was causing buildup. I use just a natural growth oil, like what's it called? The wild growth oil. There's one that you can do in the shower, and then one that you can do out of the shower. The Talia Wajid, and then I've been using a lot of the Main Choice growth oil right now, and I'll put pictures and links to everything in here. But, you know, I like to keep it light because when I was using heavy oils, when I was putting castor oil and stuff on my scalp, I didn't feel good because it's a heavier oil, or like coconut oil. I tried coconut oil, didn't work for me because it's too heavy, it causes buildup, and then it causes my scalp to get irritated. But I'm sticking to water, oil, and then I also use this to retwist my hair and also to do my edges sometimes. Just because it's light, it doesn't cause too much buildup, it doesn't look white, it doesn't look bad. But less is more when it comes to products, and I'm so serious about that, especially on my journey. You might be able to put castor oil and coconut oil in your hair, but it doesn't work for me, and that's just my reality. And my biggest enemy right now, which is not really my enemy, we're starting to become frenemies, like friends or whatever, is shrinkage. You think because your hair is down here when you start your locks that it's gonna lock like that. It needs to get stronger, and it needs to grow, and it needs to lock. And your hair is gonna shrink because it's trying to become stronger. It's gonna, like, you know, it's gonna go up and, you know, mingle, and it's gonna get shorter. My hair was about here when I started my locks, maybe even a little longer. And it's about half the size, if you can see now. And at first I was like, yo, I look like a boy. And honestly, let's kill that stigma, especially with Black women, that short hair is not cute. Because, you know, whatever, you guys know what the stigma is if you're watching this. If not, go look it up, go do your research. But, you know, Black women have this stigma against short hair because, you know, we put weave and everything in our hair. Let's kill it, because I'm digging this, and I love seeing other women with short hair. Don't mistake me for a natural hair warrior though too, because I love natural, but those 40-inch bust downs, they be looking good. I think it's cute. You know, I was so mad at myself. I was like, I look like a boy. I'm gonna wrap my hair up. I'm gonna cover it up. You know, I put extensions in my hair last week or whatever. But then after I took it out, I was like, yo, like, it's okay. Like, this is just a part of the process. You know, my hair is short, but it's cute. I like it. I'm me. But shrinkage is a thing. Your hair is, I was doing my research or whatever, and your hair's not gonna drop until like about a year. So at this point, I'm just gonna accept it. I do want long locks. I do want them to be, you know, down in my butt. Like, I want some, be able to, like, oh, I had locks for 15 years or whatever. But I'm gonna accept this stage right now because, you know, this is the stage that my hair is at. I'm accepting it. But shrinkage is definitely a thing, and I feel like people don't talk about it enough because your hair is gonna, you know, go like almost half in size. But yeah, shrinkage is definitely a thing, and don't let it discourage you because short hair is awesome and you can look cute if you're a cute person. You're all beautiful, and if you got a face, it don't matter if you got hair. If you got a face, you can be beautiful. Budding, hey budding, like, I want you, I need you. Bunching, bitch, leave. Nobody asked you to be here, but it's the reality for me because I got mixed people hair, you know? But yeah, I have looser curls. They're not like loose. You guys, if you go watch my video where I get my hair locked, you can see what my hair looks like. It's not the kinkiest hair, but it's also not the loosest hair. But this is kind of what bunching is around here. It's like your curl, you see how this curl is sticking out? Because my hair bunched and then it started budding. So now it's stuck like that. Am I gonna accept it? Yeah, I'm gonna accept it. But yeah, this one's like starting to bud, but it's also bunched right there. Thanks, bunching. But I've kind of come to the realization that I'm not gonna have the most even looking locks, and that's okay. I intend to grow my locks for a long time, and these will end up being the ends of my hair. And you know, I'm perfectly okay with that. Eventually, if I don't like the bunching where it started, I could cut it off. But bunching is a thing. But budding, I have noticed, and I'm super excited that my hair is starting to bud a bit in places, primarily in the back of my head. As you guys can see, like, this one is bunched once again, but it's also budding at the end, and I'm super excited for that. It is causing a really ugly stage, but you know what? It can't just be perfect at first, and I'm totally accepting every part of this process, and I'm totally loving every part of it too. I'm all here for it. But yeah, bunching, budding, it's all part of the process. Again, there's ways to avoid bunching. I just simply don't care. Lastly, I guess I didn't do enough research to realize that the ugly stage is actually ugly, but it's okay. You know, it's okay to have frizz. It's okay for your hair to look ugly. But I hated my hair about 2 weeks ago. I wanted to comb it out. I was so serious. I was gonna comb my hair out. I was gonna dye it red, and I was gonna blow it out. The fuck? And then I was like, yo, like, that's completely opposite of what you just like put all your time and 4 months towards. But it's okay if you want to comb out your hair, go for it. That is your choice, that is your hair. But also, if you are thinking about combing out your hair, you know, give it a week or two, or set yourself a goal. I set myself a goal when I wanted to comb out my hair. I was like, okay, after 6 months, if I don't like it, I'm gonna comb it out. And then I'm here at 4 months, and you know, I'm not even thinking about combing it out. I don't want to comb it out. But you know, it's okay to have struggles. It's okay to have doubts when it comes to your hair, because it's your hair. You know, you want to look good. You want your hair to look nice, and you want other people to think your hair looks nice. And if you are not loving yourself because your hair doesn't look good, then you can either go deal with that and you can find different ways to love yourself, or you can change your hair if that's gonna feel like it's gonna help. But I feel like everyone, especially like the videos I've watched and the people I've talked to, everyone hits a point where they want to comb out their hair, and sometimes the urge is way stronger than other times. But you know, I'm here. I'm staying. I'm not combing it out. I'm not gonna get my 40-inch bust down red straight. But yeah, that's a completely normal thing to want to comb out your hair, and I've struggled with that many times. And setting goals for your health really helps. Like, I'm looking towards 6 months, and then I was at like, what, 2 months, and I was like, I want to comb it out. I was like, well, I'll have 4 more months, so like I might as well learn to love it in the meantime. And I ended up loving it in like a month or so. But that's a completely normal thing to go through, and it's completely valid. One thing that's also helped me in the ugly stage while I'm still in it is literally being like, I don't care. Like, I be going whatever places, I don't know, whatever, and I'm like, yo, my hair doesn't look that good, but like, who cares? Nobody is paying that much attention to me to be like, yo, your hair looks ugly. Because if they did, maybe they're gonna regret it. But anywho, they're not even paying enough attention to me to be like, oh, your hair looks ugly. People aren't looking at that. You know, focus on yourself. Not everybody's always worried about you and how you look. And you know, sometimes it's okay to look busted. It doesn't matter. You're still pretty. But y'all, once again, when they say it's a journey, it really is a journey. It's not just like something to throw around to be aesthetically pleasing. It is a journey. You're gonna hate your hair. You're gonna love your hair. You're gonna feed into your hair. There's gonna be times where you don't wanna do your hair, where you don't wanna oil your hair, stuff like that. You know, everything is a work in progress. And you know, you have to learn how to love and take care of your hair in the way that your hair needs to be taken care of, in the way that you need to be loved. But those are just a few things that I realized. 4 months locked. I am 4 months. I'm super excited. You know, I'm almost 6 months. I've almost been locked for half a year. I'm proud of myself. But yeah, I'm gonna give you guys another update maybe at 6 months, maybe next month. We'll see. I did put Marley twist over my hair. I might post a video showing you guys how I did that, but I don't think the footage is very good. But we'll see. But thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, you know, me expressing myself and how I feel about my lock journey to you guys, but also just showing love to my page and subscribing and liking. You know, I like this channel for me was supposed to be for me, and I'm excited that people are actually liking my videos and wanting to view them, you know, and show me love. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you guys come back for more. Make sure to follow my other socials and like and subscribe. Peace.